Why do you think that a part-time Board of Supervisors can be effective, and what specific Board of Supervisor tasks would you eliminate or accommodate on a part-time schedule?
Thank you. I had offered, because I thought our Assembly member Shannon Grove has launched an effort collecting signatures to make our legislature part-time. We have the vast majority of cities in California have part-time city councils. If that effort is successful, we'd have a part-time legislature. And it occurred to me that, well, what's so different about the county? In order to get there, you'd have to dramatically restructure county government. You would have to, in my opinion, give a lot more authority to one individual, the county administrative officer. So, in order to get there, there needs to be a debate. It needs to be a very public debate. I don't know if you saw an article here recently where a lot of business at the Board of Supervisors happens behind closed doors. I think that's wrong. But this type of discussion on how we would reorganize government and how we would make it more efficient and whether or not we would move to that style of government would be done in the open. If we did move there, my point is simply that if you got to that point, you probably are looking at a much different job description for the Board of Supervisors, and they probably don't need to be paid what the current salary is. Sorry.
Thank you. This next question is for both candidates. Harley, how do you feel about the dog shelter issues facing Kern County, and what will you do to help solve some of the issues?
I think that the animal control situation in Kern County is reflective of the failure of leadership on the Bakersfield City Council. The Board of Supervisors last week had to terminate its arrangement with the Bakersfield City Council. What we need in Kern County, I think, is a county-wide animal control program. We don't need a City of Bakersfield program and a Kern County program. We can have one, have a consolidated, have sites, for example, in Ridgecrest or Taft, that can really service the county. We have a duplication, a redundancy that needs to be eliminated, and we've had a failure of leadership over the years to address that problem. I would have mandatory spay and neutering and have grants to make it free so people will actually do it. And I would license breeders. Legitimate breeders will actually get the license. We need leadership.
Those are some talking points and some that I agree with. And the reason I agree with them is because that's part of the plan that I have proposed. I would also tell you that if you need leadership, sometimes you're going to disagree. Let me explain the situation with animal control in the county of Kern quickly. We have leased land to the county, the city has, since 1978 for free. We built the county a building around $700,000 a few years back that they used for nothing. And we are now up to paying them $340,000 a year for animal control. They then came to us at the end of that contract and said, we think you need to now pay us $1.1 million. At the same time they said that, their own auditor controller said this department is in absolute disarray, they have terrible records. We felt it was incumbent upon us to say, if their own auditor controller thinks that department's in disarray and they want to triple the cost to us, we need to talk to them about that. Now, I believe that's leadership. And if you take out the overhead that the county wants to charge the city, we're down to around $700,000 or $800,000, and we're very close to an agreement at that level. That's the accurate picture of what's happening with animal control between the city and the county. Thank you.
Thank you.